So tonight's video is about coin collecting, where you should start, things you'll need, things like that. So before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to Rob Finds Treasure for subscribing to my channel, featuring the letter I sent him with the coins in his mail call number 66. Really nice of him to do that for everybody. If you don't know what his channel is, just go subscribe. It's a lot better than mine. Watch his videos, leave likes. I think you'll like it a lot better than my channel. I look up to him. So, next thing I want to mention is why I don't upload often. It's because our internet here is too slow for my iPad for me to turn off my iPad and let it upload. It just says error uploading video after it gets to about 20% uploading, not preparing. Okay, now onto the video. Rule number 1 when you're corn collecting. Who collects corn? What on earth is corn collecting? What kind of hobby is that? Okay, sorry about that. So, into the video now, finally. So the first, number 1 rule that you should never do coin collecting. There's a valuable coin, no matter if it's already tarnished or uncirculated, always hold it by the edge like this. Because that way you don't touch the face of the coin, and you can see the coin better anyway. I don't get why people hold coins like this. I mean, you can't see the face as well anyway, so why don't people just hold it like that always? I don't know, but guess it's just human instinct. Reason why you should not hold a coin by the edge is because of the oils and moisture in your hands. It's really bad for the surface of a coin. It tarnishes it, lowers the grade or condition, hence the value of the coin. Excuse me. So that's why you should never hold a coin by the edge. I mean, if it's just a normal wheat penny that's all brown already, it doesn't matter as much. I just hold all coins really by the edge, except if they're just normal spending money that's not worth anything. Yeah, I mean, anything more than face value, I mean. So, that's the number 1 rule. The second rule is, never clean a coin. Now, cleaning coins is bad because let's say you cleaned a 100-year-old Morgan dollar, let's say, and it was all tarnished, and you wanted it to look nice, which is kind of it's understandable, you know. You would think collectors would like coins that look shinier, you know, which that's not true. It's a big mistake to it makes it more, less desirable to collectors because, see the tarnish on a coin, that's from 100 years, you know. We were talking about the 100-year-old Morgan dollar, you know. Now that's 100 years of aging on that coin. Now, it's very understandable that collectors would hate, you know, when you remove all that tarnish, because it's the whole history of the coin. Except if it's like a mint condition coin, then it wouldn't be tarnished, you know. Collectors like that better than tarnished coins, actually. But if you take off the tarnish of an already worn down coin, that's when they don't like it. And especially, they hate it especially when you improperly clean a coin. Now, see, if there's like harmful surfaces on a coin, then that's the time to clean a coin. But usually, you should never clean a coin. Like, if it's just tarnished, then just leave it the way it is. If there's like harmful surfaces, I don't know too much about harmful stuff on coins, but that's when you should dip it. That's the proper way to clean a coin, dipping it in silver polishing solution I don't know. Ask a coin specialist, but that's all I know about it. Third rule is never put your coins loose in a bag altogether. That's a big mistake. See, they just braid with each other and get all dented up, and that lowers the grade and hence the value of the coin. That's the third rule. The fourth rule is never, like, keep your coins in a nice, cool, non-humid place, dry place, because moisture on coins, that doesn't mix. So just that's the fourth rule. Fifth rule is, well, this isn't really a well-known rule. I'm kind of just putting this in there, but it is a fact, like, that you shouldn't do. Never put your coins in PVC holders. Now, PVC holders, they're these holders with, like, this really soft plastic. Okay. They're bad for coins because, see, if it's kept in a humid place, it's bad because it releases all the chemicals. You're probably thinking, well, if you just told us to keep it in a cool place, why don't we just do that? Wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't do it. It's just a dangerous thing to do. And they're not very good for the coins anyway. I mean, they don't look very good around the coin anyway, so. And it's not as airtight as real, like, coin holders that are more inert. Inert is like a holder that won't hurt a coin. Like the airtight capsules, that's a good holder. Like for beginners, they're like $1 a piece, but they're kind of expensive. But they're very good holders. You should really get those. Maybe not for beginners. Now, beginners maybe should get flips. If you don't know what a flip is, it's like a rectangle of cardboard, okay, with 2 windows and with plastic underneath it, and it's hinged in the middle, so it folds with 2 windows, and so you can just look through the whole thing. So you just put a coin in there, fold it so you can see both sides of the coin, and staple it shut. And that's what a flip is. That's very... Now, it's not airtight at all, no, by no means airtight, but it's good for collectors. So I mean, beginners. Sorry, beginner collectors. So let me show you the PVC holder and the flip holder. I'll just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. So this is the PVC holder. Now, I put a penny in this. It's just a normal 2018 penny. Don't get me wrong. I put this up in the attic. It's very hot and humid up there, usually. So I put this up there to test it out. Nothing has happened yet. It may take years, but it's not recommended for long-term storage. Now, if you're a coin collector, you're going to be storing your coins for a long time. So this is why this holder is not a good idea. I don't know if this is really a PVC holder. It's a really soft plastic. So I think it really is. And there may be some spots on this coin. I don't know. Maybe that was there before. But yeah, this it's been up there for a while now, months probably. So yeah, this is a PVC holder. It's a soft plastic. It's really soft. And this is a flip. Now this is kind of a big sized flip. Usually what you'll find are these 2x2 flips. This one was like, I reused it. You can reuse them if you want to. See, as you can see both sides of the coin. That one's a quarter size, but you can really use any size you want, unless it's a big coin in a penny-sized one, But if it's a really huge one and with a small coin, then that's okay too. But this was actually for a Silver Eagle. I got my first Silver Eagle, and that's what it came in. And I never saw a flip that big. So those are flips. Get those kind. They're only like, they're not very expensive. They're only like I don't know. I know some place I can get them for 10 cents each. Just a dime a piece. That's pretty cheap. Because it's made with such cheap materials. So that's rule number 5. Or was that 5? Yeah, that was 5, I think. Now we'll get on to the supplies you'll need for coin collecting. You're gonna need full coin folders. If you don't know what coin folders are, they're like they're these like books kind of, but they flip like this. Like there's 3 sections to it, 3 pages, and they flip. One side flips in like, I can't, like this, okay, and the other side flips over like that. Okay, you've seen them on, if you check out the video, My Coin Collection and Why You Should Hoard Copper Pennies, go ahead and check out that video if you want. I'll leave a link down in the description for that. Go and check out that video. That there's a coin folders in there. That's where I keep my coins. Now I'll tell you what ones to get and which ones not to get. Don't get the green ones or the blue ones. The older blue ones are worse than the newer blue ones. The newer blue ones won't hurt a coin, but see, I'm just saying blue ones and green ones and stuff like that because I don't want to get a copyright. I don't want to get in trouble for violating copyright laws. So that's why I'm not saying the brand names or stuff like that. So get the ones that are covered with the coin that it's for. Like, let's say it was a dime folder. Get the one with the dimes all covered. Covered with dimes. It's easier to put the coin in there. It's inert. Won't hurt a coin. Archival quality. That's what I use. It's a really good. They're like $5 a piece. Sometimes 4 in different places. Depends on where you go, but 5 at the most. I think the nickel ones have rose in price for some reason. I don't know. I was looking on the internet for some, and they were more expensive than I thought they were going to be. So yeah, but I managed to find them at about $5 each. Another thing you'll need is a coin book, a price guide. Make sure it has all the era coins, the famous era coins listed, so you know what values those are. Now, in the coin book, you're going to see coin grades. If you're not familiar with coin grading, they grade it on a scale of 1 to 70. Now, it goes from P01 for poor 1 to being the worst, to mint state 70, or mint condition 70. 70 being the best, like virtually perfect. That's a virtually perfect coin. There's other grades, like there's AU for about uncirculated, that goes to 58. I don't know, just, you don't really need to pay attention to the letters before the actual number, because 1 to 70, unless it's a proof designation. If you don't know what a proof coin is, it's a specially made coin that the government makes, or the mint makes, that's especially for collectors. It has mirrored fields, like mirror-like fields, and frosted portraits, or the opposite of the background. Really pretty. So that's a specially made coin, and they give it a proof designation, so it's PF, and usually it's in like 60, like proof 60 to 70. So I don't think there's anything as such thing as a proof 58. Never heard of that before. Maybe they don't even grade it if it's a proof 58. Make sure to get a coin book. Get coin folders. flips. You're going to need flips, just, you know, like these. Or, well, I recommend these, but they're cheap. So get those to hold your coins with. Check through change, you know, get your coin book. Look at every coin to make sure it's not a low mintage coin. What I mean by that is how many they produced, or how many the mint made, you know, struck. You know what I mean. So always keep the ones that say it's more valuable than what it actually is. Now, if it says if it says it's worth like about, let's say it's a penny and it says it's worth 10 cents in like mint state something, just ignore that. I just throw it out, because it's not, I mean, not throw it out, but not like put it in the garbage, you know. But I mean, just put it back, you know, spend it, or put it back in your parents' change, whatever you might be looking through. So yeah, just take out all the special coins and fill out your coin books with all the years and mint marks. If you don't know what a mint mark is, it's a little letter, or if it's blank, then that means it's from Philadelphia, if you're doing pennies. And if there's any other coin that doesn't have a mint mark, it's always from Philadelphia. But some coins have a P for Philadelphia, like the 2017 penny, which is the only year they actually put a P for Philadelphia Mint where it was made. And then the D mint mark is for Denver. The S mint mark is for San Francisco. And the W mint mark, which just this year, they're going to make W mint mark 2019 pennies. So they're going to come out soon, but there are early releases that are more rare now. So be on the lookout for those, just like the W quarters. Maybe I said that in a different video. I don't know. If you watch more of my videos, you might find it. Like my coin collection and why you should hoard copper pennies. I think it's in that video. The link's down in the description, like I said. So another thing you should get is a coin microscope or magnifier, like magnifying glass, to magnify coins to see if it's in error or something like that. Just search for a really good magnifying glass to look at coins with. I can't name any brand names because I'm afraid I'll get in trouble. That's probably the last thing you have to know. And good luck coin collecting. It's a really good hobby. You should definitely get into it. There's been more and more people getting into it ever since the state quarters came out in 1999. You could just start those before you start the Lincoln cents or anything like that. I haven't done that yet. All I did was just start with the Lincoln cent folders. So from all mints, you know, that they were made in, or made with that mint mark. Because like if some were made at different mints but with no mint mark, then you don't know what mint it's from. You know what you know what I mean? But you know, I know I did say that if there's no mint mark, it's always from Philadelphia. Maybe that isn't true in some cases, but in certain years, you can know for sure that it is a Philadelphia minted coin. So, yeah, so this brings to the video to a close. Hope you enjoyed. Watch other videos of mine, leave likes. Peace.